Barbara Eden is with us, and we're talking about all sorts of things, and one of which is her trip to Taiwan to receive an award as the most popular actress.
In Taiwan.
In Taiwan.
Yes.
On Taiwan TV. And in the Taiwan movies. When we went to the break, we saw a clip of you wearing some hats.
Yes.
Or a hat. Some people next to you had other hats on.
Yes. Those are the Taiwan Aborigines. And aren't they beautiful?
Mm-hmm.
You know, they kept telling me, we're going to see the Aborigines. We're going to see the Aborigines dance. And I expected loincloths and bare, tops and navels and things like that. And here were these beautifully coiffed, lovely girls with very sophisticated embroidery on their costumes. So when I got back to Los Angeles, I got the dictionary out and I looked it up. Aborigine, it means original inhabitant.
Well, that's what it means.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
It does sound like loincloths.
So they are not always uncivilized. They are quite often...
This is one of how you spell Aborigine.
These are like a combination of Eskimo, American Indian, Polynesian, Oriental. Very interesting. Very interesting people.
So you had 10 fun days back there.
Oh, I had a ball.
Yeah.
I do like to travel anyway.
Sure. Do you get to do much?
Well, yes. I think I've been quite fortunate.
Yeah.
Quite fortunate because I've done pictures all over the world, and I've been invited 2 weeks from now or a week and a half from now to go to Greece. So.
Are you the most popular actress in Greece?
No, I'm just going to have fun, playing,
just a pleasure
naughty.
Trip. Oh, that's right. Go for it.
Sure, sure.
Are you doing any shooting now on anything?
No. Well, I did yesterday. I was working on a commercial, a freedom diet.
A freedom diet?
Yes. Oh, that's for me.
What is that?
2 days a week. You may three days a week. You must eat these little wafers and eat nothing else. Perhaps a little cottage cheese. And it's every other day. And the other days, you can eat anything you want.
But every other day you fast?
Yes.
Except for that?
More or less.
And
yes.
It works?
You're not really fasting because you may have cottage cheese and you have the wafers.
It works. If you did the commercial,
it works. It really works. And I am a candy-holic.
Oh, are you really?
Oh, yes. Or banana cream pie, you name it, I'll eat it. Anything that's sweet, Yeah. Easter and Christmas are my downfall. So this is a great diet. I just love it.
When I saw you come in here in the studio, I wonder why we haven't seen, Barbara Eden's book, To Keeping in Shape or something, with the Jane Fonda stuff. I mean, obviously you're in great shape.
Oh, I don't do that stuff. I eat.
You really?
Yes.
You must. Do you work out or anything to stay in shape?
Well, I try. I don't really. I'm not.
You're just lucky.
As good as no. I mean, look at Jane is fantastic. She has a wonderful, wonderful figure, and she's really worked for it. I wish I had that discipline. I really do. I think more people should. It's good for you too, but I just don't do that.
Yeah, but I mean, you look like you.
I walk my hill once in a while outside.
Is that what
my house.
it is?
Yeah, I have 2 miles of a hill there.
But do you have to watch your weight all the time?
Yes, I try.
You stay on the freedom diet.
I just try.
You just try.
I try.
You think about it a lot.
I do the best I can. But this freedom diet's great. For me, it's good because I do like to eat things that are, they have a little strawberry shortcake here, hot fudge sundae here,
Yeah, everybody has got to remember you, of course, from the Jeannie show. I Dream of Jeannie, which...
I hope so.
Yeah, and that doesn't bother you that probably every time you go out in public, everybody recognizes you for that.
Oh, my, no.
There's always the question of stereotyping.
Oh, yes, but identity is important, too. So I think, really, it was worth it for the identity. Yeah. I don't mind. They always say Barbara. My name's Barbara Jean, so it's all right.
Oh, it is? Barbara Jean?
Yes.
Oh. Yes. So even if they say Jeannie, then they at least, maybe you think they're calling you by your middle name.
Yes.
You did that show how many seasons?
We did it 5 years. 1 year pregnant.
Oh, you did it 1 year pregnant?
Yes. The first year I was pregnant.
I'm trying to remember, how did you do the...
How'd I get out of the bottle? Like that.
I mean, talk about hiding your navel before. I mean, how did you hide that?
I don't know, because... they didn't really try very hard. They just kept adding veils. And, of course, I thought I was gorgeous. I was so happy to be having a baby that I thought it was just the most wonderful thing in the world. But now, in retrospect, I think, my good Lord, how did I have the nerve to go bouncing around like that?
Did you say that was the first season?
Mm-hmm.
Were you pregnant when they hired you?
Well, no, I wasn't. At least I don't think I was.
Oh.
I.
Because, maybe today we'd
I
not be
found
sitting here
out-
talking to you as Jeannie.
You know what? I found out the day they told me it sold. My doctor called me and told me I was pregnant. The very same day.
Wow.
So there must be something about astrology and the stars and being productive or something. I've always thought that was my best day in the whole world.
Yeah, well, it had to be,
And I went
sure.
racing over to Sidney Sheldon, and I said, I have something to tell you, and I can't tell you on the phone. And I walked in to the house, and he looked at me. He said, you're pregnant. I said,
Oh, did he really?
he said, oh, no. So it took them about 5 days to decide what to do, and then they decided to stick with me.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Which was
For
nice
5
for me.
seasons.
Yes.
What did you have, by the way?
A boy.
A boy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Mhm.
and how's he doing today?
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's so 65. He's what now?
17.
17 years old.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Want to hear about him?
Sure, tell us about it. You bring any pictures?
No, of course I did. You ready for that?
Where are they? We had that happen one time. She had him, the lady had him in her boots, and
Really?
she pulled them out. Sure, we looked at baby pictures for a half hour.
Oh, gosh.
You
No,
know,
he's a California boy. He surfs, and, he...
You did the movie, as I said to you during the break, that last week or 2 weeks ago it aired following our show on TBS, the Harper Valley PTA,
Yes.
which later spun off to a TV series,
Yes.
which ran 2 seasons.
Right.
So you've been fairly lucky in television.
Yes, Knockwood.
Yeah. And did you make your debut? Tina, our stage manager, mentioned to us that she says, is your debut. It was in I Love Lucy. As
Yes,
a
it
character named
was.
Diana Jordan.
It was, and that's remarkable that she remembers
Well, that's her
show.
sister's name.
But
Is it?
even so, to remember the show is amazing, or that I did it, because the reason I remember that show is because I had an option with Fox at the time, and I was waiting to hear whether they were going to sign me to a contract, and Lucy wanted to sign me to a contract at that time after the show, and I found out while I was doing the show. The last day, we rehearsed, I think, 4 days and then taped all day Friday. And that Friday, I got the call that I was picked up.
Oh.
But
That was the episode, because I Love Lucy fans, I Love Lucy freaks know every single episode. That was the episode of the Country Club,
yes,
where it was a formal affair,
yes.
and Fred and Ricky were going crazy over you. And I guess you were flirting with Ricky?
I was Lucy's cousin from the country. Yes, and I was flirting with Rick.
And she and Ethel got all upset.
Yes, yes. And I was upset because it was the first time I'd shared a dressing room with a girl who didn't wear underwear. I'll never forget that. We were sharing a dressing room, and I was busy putting on my costume, and I said, you don't have any panties on. I mean, I just laughed like that. And she looked at me and said, oh, no, I never wear them. And
You're not
I
going to
don't
tell us
know
who it was.
what was more fun, doing that show or watching her and wondering if her dress was going to pop when she was on the show.
That's hysterical. Was she
I
one of the regulars in the show?
No, she was a guest, as I was. A darling girl. But I just kept looking,
She's still in show business today?
I think so.
You're not going to tell us who she is?
No.
Okay. Barbara, thanks for being with us. It was fun talking
It's
with
so
you.
nice to be here. Thank
We'll
you for
see you
having me
again.
here.
Hope you're voted
Thank you.
number 1 in Taiwan again next year.
Oh, me too.
Okay, we'll be back with Latin star Fernando Allende. Don't go away.